Yeah, I need choreograph myself. I have him right. I mean, the Saints told you what I was doing. I mean, I don't. That ain't nothing cheating. I just said it's just extra XP. Yeah, it's easy as you want it to be. Just put him in offensive line and see him to train for offensive line, and there you go. You know what I'm saying? Like put him in offensive line and before you do the training.
But for now, we've got non-playoff football here at
Yeah, make sure you got him started.
With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago. And they are all set as their guys will do
like I be doing the O-line, but I really don't care about.
Fielded about a yard.
Yeah, like make sure you do the training for O-line.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Shit, everybody, I see the other league. I mean, this nigga's already got all their players 99. I'm like, bro, no, I ain't doing it like that, but shit.
Ready, black 25. Check.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
You ain't doing nothing today. 41's coming. 41's the mic. Go. Check 99.
Working out of the gun, Winston. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Yeah, man. He ain't supposed to be in the game. What the fuck? I was supposed to see Juke. I was supposed to be fucking gone. What the fuck he doing in the game? This thing on every day. Oh shit, no wonder why. Yeah, man. I got her downstairs this morning. I was like, what the heck, dude? Because I was about to come back on dude, man. I was mad as hell.
7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Abilities these motherfuckers got.
Pretty quiet, D. Pretty quiet. Wait. Johnny. 41's the mark.
Jameis to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I forgot to do this over here.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Green, triple team.
Winston on 3rd and 2. There's the Penn State.
Oh, that's gay.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
I
Yeah,
thought you did. I was ready to hawk ass down. I thought you was going to go with the other dude.
Even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant, gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. He's coming. Don't get it. He's coming. Double up. Check. Press down. Press. Switch it. Here. Switch it.
So that'll back him up 5. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Stills the intended target. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Completes this one to Meredith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. First down, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I'm going to throw that high. I threw that low as fuck.
Cunningham with a pick.
I ain't going nowhere.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep.
And then they just hold me and made me click on the fucking corner. Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston.
The corner right there at this man's face. They gonna let me click on him. I'm trying to click on the other fucking dude.
On the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I say, nah, he's slow. I've been meaning to trade trading him out, but I haven't yet.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
And he's going to go down. And the Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. After the sack on first down, Winston, and he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to rifle one deep left side into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Hargraves with a pick, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
You say you're doing what?
My hair right now.
On first down, it's Grant, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
Yeah, I couldn't see you. Yes. What are you not understanding when I say this? You fell asleep? What the heck? I said you fell asleep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason
You had called me and you wasn't saying nothing on the phone.
As he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
You called me and didn't say a word. I said, I think she called me and fell asleep instantly. Oh, what the fuck?
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
She should be.
Third and long, it's Watson. Flush to his right.
Hit this motherfucker.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I said, you're okay.
23 yards, the final tally.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
A second down throw for Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Well, beanie, 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 beanie.
Meow, 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 meow. No.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Grant. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Tell him, Big Sue, you old, but you still gonna get through there.
Now Watson throwing on 3rd and long. He's letting this one go for Fuller. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. You start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Turn smooth around again.
He goes down. Whitney merciless. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They go play action. Winston escaping the pressure right. Caught by Jones. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready? 25, 30. Flip. It's just me and you.
On 3rd down, Winston. And the pressure gets there.
That was it right there. That was a play. I hate when niggas got
Texans
wild
will burn
every
the
fucking
first of their
throw.
timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy. And
we need the line mark out here. Son, what the hell going on?
They just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. And this would complete to Will Fuller. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. There's Watson. Buying time to his left.
He ain't catching up to that. Oh, there we go. He wasn't even supposed to catch up to that. What the heck? Oh, no.
Pick Sean Bunning there to get a hand in.
That's why I didn't click on it, because I thought he overthrew that. Come on, man. That's Deshaun Watson. This man blew a 27-0 lead. Come on now. This is 58 unanswered points. What the hell happened?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
I ain't gonna get you in field.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
You know what? I got something. Let the man himself handle business.
Hell no. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know that's a lot. I'm supposed to right here, fall out right here. My man.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before the break. Watson. Flushed out right. He's let it.
I'll take those stats.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up down near the 5. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the whip. Check 9.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the
I'm
line
in a
of
scout.
scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I almost fucked up and
Plays
didn't
like
do
that are
it.
exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This is Grant. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down. It's Grant, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Watson. Finding fouls complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. 45. Mike, 45.
Here's Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And his pass is intercepted.
Let's go.
For the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
What we got? 41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Blue down, easy. Green, 17.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, and
This nigga's Brian Watson can't throw to save his damn life. I mean, not Watson. Winston. Shit.
And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Who
And
the
a
fuck is he
great
throwing?
return as they're finally able to take him down.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Back to it after the pick six. Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Winston now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go back to Grant. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Corey Grant, 77 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man.
What? Dude didn't have a hand on the ball.
And go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing, Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Jameis now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Check. Tighten up.
Winston.
Christopher, wrong fucking blade. Oh my God, man. That's just
nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And Winston lost the football.
That's so cool.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's got a man complete.
Man, he had the first. They just cheated me out of the first?
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out.
Bro, that's forward progress.
Take over an excellent field position.
Set. 54. Watch the screen. Watch the 54. And go.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Grant.
Wow, he can fall for it.
He's taken down at the 36.
Fucking go and fall backwards.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant.
So dude ain't gonna touch you? He just rubbed him.
Before being brought down, second and right at a yard. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of it?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Bucs.
Dude getting blocked. Oh, wow.
Going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Come on, man.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the and the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. J.J. Watt, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Winston. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down, Winston. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They're in the fourth quarter in Denver. The Broncos have taken the lead in the final stages. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They will run with Grant. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the 50, it's Watson.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
To beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Check 99. Check 54. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ain't no 79. Slam, slam, slam. Check 52.
On first down, Grant. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The last two plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it. And victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Texans, it's a